Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our speaker, Douglas Kruger, with his speech entitled, The Smallest, Greatest Victory. The Smallest, Greatest Victory, Douglas Kruger.
How many parents here? And feel free to raise your hand if there's a very good chance. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow moms, dads, and legions of the severely sleep-deprived. Oh, and anyone who's not a parent yet, but could be someday, so enjoy unbroken nights while you can. What's it like to grow an entire human being? Well, it's as if the universe hands you a sandstorm and a chisel. Then the universe says, congrats. Your task is to carve your sandstorm into a beautiful work of art. Good luck. You beseech the universe, where's the user manual for this thing? And where's the off switch? But the universe is long gone, leaving you cradling your bundle of storm. At first, your efforts seem futile. You struggle and you strive, but how do you manage a sandstorm? How do you carve something that doesn't stop, doesn't listen, will not stand still? You don't seem to have any control. It's all, Mikey, no. Mikey, don't eat the toilet brush. Mikey, stop chewing mommy's toe. Seriously, Mikey, get out of the oven warming drawer. You are not a ham. Michael is our 1-year-old. Like that sandstorm, he acts entirely on impulse. If it's shiny, he'll chase it. If it's on the floor, he'll eat it. If there's a pool of water, he'll march headlong into it and make Daddy perform a terrified splashy barrel roll and ruin his new watch. They are utterly uncontrollable, and it is both the most frustrating and also the most wonderful thing about them. To little people, everything is brand new, wide open, pure exploration. They are wide-eyed adventurers with a world to uncover. They are anarchy on 2 little footies. One day, Mikey realized that he wasn't the only character moving about at floor level in our home. He became fascinated by our pets. The slowest of our animals, which is to say the one that couldn't get away, was a big black cat named Ping. Whenever Mikey spotted Ping, his pupils would dilate. He'd wander up in awe. He'd look Ping over with a sense of wonder. He would harvest a fistful of fur, and then, like the little psychopath all 1-year-olds seem to be, try to clobber Ping senseless with a toy before Daddy intervened. Prior to the birth of our first child, I seriously never imagined I would try this. Like, dude, it's not okay to brain the cat. So what do? Well, you lift your chisel and you begin carving the storm. You kneel down next to him, you take his little hand. You show him how to stroke the cat gently. You model kindness. You put your own hand on Mikey and you show him what gently feels like. And you do it over and over, day by day, calmly confronting chaos, fighting the storm with words and with patience. One day, I'm in the kitchen when Mikey goes quiet in the room next door. Parents know. Quiet means trouble. Quiet means broken things or weird items ingested. Quiet means walls painted with spaghetti or nappies escaped. For parents, quiet quite simply means run. So I did, and I saw something surprising. There was Mikey softly stroking the cat, doing it all by himself. He was as clumsy and as wobbly as ever. His fat little fists moved inexpertly, but he was concentrating on being gentle. And the look on his little face, he was mesmerized by the cat's reaction. I had shown him how and it was working. So he was doing it. It's such a small victory, but it's also the world's most important victory. Because it's the beginning of a series of little victories that ultimately make up a whole life, a whole person. It's the beginning of pushing back the darkness with light, love, order. It's the beginning of showing just one little human being, my little human being, how to be good, how to be kind, how to grow up well, so that one day he just might pass that on and create another good, kind human being. Or two. Or three or four. I really don't know what his love life is going to be like. On the one side, we have chaos, violence, the disorder of the storm. On the other, kindness, cultivation. It is unbelievably hard to carve an entire good human being out of a sandstorm. But each time you and I teach them to master their world with a little kindness, a little compassion, you and I give a gift to the future. It's not much, stroking a cat gently, but it's important. It's the beginning of a trajectory, and one day it could mean everything. There's not much in life that's harder, more terrifying, more overwhelming. I'm terrified too. I'm scared stiff of making a mistake with my little mini-me. But no one carves art out of sandstorms in a single day. Nevertheless, we take on the task. Though it's the hardest thing we'll ever do, we lift our chisel. We face the storm. We make our art more valuable by the day. That's all. And that's enough. That is the smallest, greatest victory. Mr. Contest Chair.